YouTube. It's been a minute. So get ready with me while I tell you about how I get money and make it and all of that. So let's get into it. So first off, what I do for work and what I do for a job and how I make money and how much and all the stuff. I house sit, babysit, and so let's get into what is house sitting, what is pet sitting. You know what babysitting is, but I'll still explain it. So house sitting and pet sitting, and like the short sum up of it is you go on vacation. I'm the one who takes care of your house and takes care of your pets and plants and whatever else, like eat the food that you know is going to expire and you don't want to deal with it, which is a plus for me. I'm online schooled, so I do my homework in advance before I even ever have that job, so I don't have to worry about my homework and stuff. Now it's harder for if you are in-person school, but you can still do it. You're just more restricted on jobs, and if you want to do like overnight jobs for extended periods of time, you have to make sure that you disclose to them that you will be going to school. So how to find customers. Okay, so it's going to be very hard. Usually I would say start with family members, because how I started with making sure that I had, like, you want experience. They want experience. They want to know that you know what the heck you're doing. And if you don't know what the heck you're doing, I wouldn't go straight out to random people, to be honest, in my opinion. I mean, you can, and I think some people will take you, and then you can get experience from that. But what I recommend is, like, when like a family member goes on vacation, you take care of the house. Like, you can use that as experience of you can be trusted alone in a house. You can say you can contact this person and they'll tell you that I am trustworthy. Where to find customers once you actually want real customers. I recommend Facebook, because a lot of parents are who is looking for that, and you're not going to find a lot of like parents that are willing to pay teenagers on like Instagram or something. You can use like the apps that actually give you customers for that specific thing, but I genuinely would just go look up like your local community page, because like I just say like my city moms and dads, or my city small businesses, but you have to look at the rules, because some of them won't like let you do that specific thing. So you have to do some research and do multiple. Don't just join one group, because you might get some traction from it, and if you just want a little bit and not much, you're still starting out and you just want like some experience, then I would do one or two. But if you're serious about it, join multiple. I think I'm in about like 4 groups. I literally have a job that I'm getting ready for right now, like I've said, like, and that was within like a week of making my account. People that are always going on vacation, there are people that are always going on trips. Now let's talk about rates. Like, you find the client, you have a hook, now they're asking like rates and things about you. So you're gonna want a whole portfolio of like, you have to list all of your positive qualities, all of your achievements in life, like what you do. Like, if you do a sport, tell them you do that sport, because it will make them look up to you a little bit. As for rates, definitely make your rates customizable. Don't, like, when you post like a bunch of rates. No, you want to make sure that it's customizable. You want to say like PM, they usually say PM, but you can say PM or DM for more information, and just do that. Don't tell them like, oh, this much an hour, this much a day. Like, don't do that, because then you're gonna end up in a situation where this dog is impossible to take care of and you're getting $15 an hour. No, like, you don't want a dog that has like behavioral issues and you're getting like the lowest of low. Like, you don't want to be $35 a day and you're staying there for 2 weeks and this dog is absolute hellion, you know, like, because I've been in that situation before where the dog was just like horrid, and we had set our rates before we ever met the dog. Once you know how to look at clients and like kind of read, like, before you meet them, how it's gonna be. I wouldn't even tell them the rates. I would try to refrain from telling them the rates. You can even tell them straight up, like, I would rather meet you first because before I set a solid rate. But definitely meet them, gauge how the animal is, how you work well with the animal. If the animal has anxiety or like just behavioral issues in general, that's definitely gonna affect said rate. You know what I mean? Like, you're not doing this for free, okay? Always remember that. Don't be afraid to ask for more, because I can guarantee you that whatever you have, most people are probably charging more. Because especially if you're just starting out, your rates are going to be low because you're not going to understand a lot of it. But I'm here to tell you. So I would start out, like, with your family members, definitely do way lower. Like, I think when I started out, I was doing $20 a day for like a week of work, and I was getting absolutely like nothing out of that, except for that it was also a really easy job. It was just a little like poodle dog who just slept all day, so it was a little bit, made sense to like have like a really low rate. That is going to be different for every household. Like, most of my rates now are $70 to $80 a day, and that's perfectly fine. People are perfectly fine with that because they know that in my care, their animal is going to be taken care of. Like how I told you, like, I get my schoolwork done ahead of time. I tell them that I get my schoolwork done ahead of time. And they admire that because they know that their dog is going to be focused on and not other things. And also make sure that you ask them about, like, all the different things. Like, ask them, do they have special foods? Do they have medications? Is there specific times that they need to get specific things? Because I had a client once that their dog had to get literally a treat at a specific time every single day, which I thought was the most ridiculous thing in the world. But, you know, each to their own. Okay, now actually talking about the prices themselves. So, like I was saying, with like the low cost for like family members, you don't want it to be like too low cost, you know what I mean? You don't want it to be like $20 a day like I was doing. I would say roughly do 35 to 40 for family members. And then when it comes to like just basic, easy, really easy, super smooth, like the dog just sleeps all the time jobs for like just people that you don't know and stuff, I would do, like, if you're just starting out, 50 is a good starting point. 50 is definitely a good starting point because it's not too much, it's not too little. Had to lock in for the mascara, not the mascara. Had to lock in for the eyeliner there. So, quick tip, always meet them beforehand. I know I kept referencing that, but I never really just completely said it. Don't just like start a job and then never have met the person or the dog. That will be, like, it might work, but it's not gonna always work, especially because dogs are all different and some of them might not like you and some of them might. Like, I personally have never had a dog not like me, but that's not out of luck. That's because I've met them beforehand, and I also know that if they say they have temperament issues, I'm probably not gonna be jumping on that job. And I suggest, if you are, I would take your parent with you for sure. I do, just because I'm meeting new people. If you don't feel like you need that, then don't. I mean, it's up to you, but I would suggest taking your parent with you just for safety reasons. I would suggest bringing your parent with you. I bring my dad, so anything happens, I think I'm good. And also, a tip for when you're on the job, please do actually take good care of the dogs. I'm not saying half the stuff that I'm saying for you to go get a job and then not get the dog, because it really, in the end of the day, it does come down to you and how you care for the animal. Because if you're not taking care of the animal, it's gonna be obvious. Like, they're going to be able to tell. And I can't just like, I don't know, man. Sneeze break. Also, make sure you're put together. Like, pretend like every single meeting of a client is a job interview. Like, you want to make sure you're on point, okay? small intermission because some stuff went down. Back to what I was saying. So just, yeah, pretty much to sum up everything that I was just saying was, really? I was joking. To pretty much sum up everything that I was saying, use Facebook, to Facebook mom and dad's group specifically, because if you want to get into babysitting, that helps so much. Also for babysitting, do kind of the same thing with dogs, except honestly, I would just keep a flat rate because kids are kids. But I mean, I think it should go up the more that the age goes down. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to offer you for information at this time. And if I can make an updated video of some more tips and tricks, I will definitely be doing that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Tell me if you want more videos like this or some different kind of videos. Please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, just come back. Bye!